Hey guys, Infidel1258 here. Today I want to share with you a clip where we discuss the concerns around how promo card Vruz is being distributed based on how many SPS you stake. You need 400,000 staked SPS to get a max copy of this card, and this card is good. So you're going to want that max copy. But here's the problem. Who's got 400,000 staked SPS? I've been here for 4 years and I don't. If you've been here for 1, 2, 3 years and you're trying your best to accumulate all these different resources, all these different assets, card, lands, packs, etc., you can't do it all. So then, is it a problem that SPS is being rewarded in this way because who can afford to have that much? Or is this the exact sort of incentive that is necessary and should be called for again so that we keep seeing growth in the number of whales who are staking huge bags of SPS? Because that's exactly what this team in this game need. More staked SPS, less liquid. I don't know. Let's talk about it. And today, HL49 and Jim Morgan joined me, and we're answering a question from Oscu. So thank you. Shout out to Oscu. You're getting one of the raffle tickets for the plot of land through this question. Thanks, buddy. Let's see what Oscu has to say. Does no one feel salty about only getting a very low number of next promo cards and needs to buy the rest on the market, or only to be able to compete in Gold Champ? This is on topic too. I like it. I didn't read it before I posted it here, but we're talking Vruz. We're talking like. How do you feel about this idea? You need to have 400,000 SPS staked in order to be eligible to mint the maximum copy for this card. And if you don't have that, and no one's got that, no one in this chat got 400,000, I don't think, staked SPS. Jim, I bet Jim's probably the big boy here with 160,000. And is that annoying that was how it was done? My thought, no, you know what? I don't want to say my thought yet. HL, what do you like? Is it a problem that we're, so fixated on strengthening SPS that we, you know what I mean? Like, is this bad for like a new player experience? Is this bad for, I don't know. Is this a problem?
I think probably new players won't even recognize this a lot. Like they're like, oh wow, I can get a free card because I've won KSPS or something like that. But I think a problem could be a whole price manipulation due to the fact they will buy SPS off the market and then dump it 4 weeks later after they staked it to get most of the promo cards, and then everybody's going like, yeah, it's dump it, I don't need it anymore, I got my vouchers in, I got my promo cards, and that's going to be it.
Yeah. So that makes me think, I got a thought and I want to just quickly throw it out there, but Jim, I also want to hear one more thing from you. Is there a play in front of us? If you had like some money on the side, is there a play to move in hard on some SPS simply to stake and get this, what might be, like I just said, a 20, 30, 40 cent card for an 11 cent voucher? Is there a play here? And then you liquidate your SPS in the future? Is there a play there?
Yeah, I could definitely see that being something. Which I didn't even think about until you were like, hey, can we maybe do this? Yeah, I think it's definitely possible, because how much would SPS have to go up or be fluctuating for it to really benefit you or really hurt you if you try to do it?
So if you think about it from the perspective of 11 cent vouchers, and if you and the question is, do you already have the vouchers or do you need to buy them? That's one factor. The second thing is, if you needed, if I wanted to get 400 copies of this thing, I would need 400,000 SPS. I would need 315,000 more. So let's quickly do this math, because I actually want to see if this is a play. 315,000 and times, it's the 2.5 cents is what the cost is, but you probably see some slippage. So if you called it like 2.6,
for SPS?
Yeah.
Isn't it 0.7 right now?
Is it 2.7?
Yeah.
Jeepers, dude. Yeah, dude. It was at 2.4, like, I don't know, right there, wherever that was.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I'm going to say 3 cents.
Yeah, okay. So then I got to see out here. C3. Yeah. And then you're talking, so the cost is 10, call it 10 grand to get you the necessary SPS. And then assuming you already had 400 vouchers, which I do, that's not a cost to you. But then you're going to get out of that, you're going to get 315 out of that purchase for 10 grand. I'm going to get 315 Vruzes that I think are going to sell in the neighborhood of like 30 cents is what I think, kind of conservative because of how few there will be is where I'm coming from. And I do believe they'll make it a strong card. I could be wrong about that, but I think they will. And so then that's only a $94 profit across just those cards, but it's not even profit because I actually have to subtract the voucher cost. So you're really only talking probably 315 times 0.2. You're talking probably $60 worth of profit. So if your SPS moved in even like a quarter of a penny, so if you then liquidated that SPS later for let's say 0.027, like a 10% reduction in your SPS, you're going to lose $1,000. So no, man, the margins are too thin. Unless you also just want your SPS, the margins are too thin.
Well, it's fun to go through.
Here's the thing though. If you want a bag of SPS and if you feel that this price point at 2.5, 3 cents is a good target for you, it's within your range, then now is an exciting time to do it because you're going to get this free additional bonus. Like even if it is only, a couple hundred copies of a card, it's like, well, you want the SPS anyways. And if you like the SPS at this price anyways, now is particularly good for that reason.
All right, Dwayne, you talked me into it. I'm going to sell all my cards, go all in on SPS. Literally can't lose.
It wouldn't be the first time you've done that, hey?
It wouldn't be the first time I've done that, Dwayne.
What?
This year.
Yeah.
What did you buy to sell all your cards and what?
All right. I didn't sell all my cards. I kept the Lux.
Yeah.
All right, the Luxes.
Sold one of your
How many,
Luxies.
I got
how many?
I got one regular foil and one gold.
And the rest of your cards, you sell all of your cards.
Yeah, I got rid of all my other gold foils. So it was a couple $1,000.
And what did you buy with it? Packs?
SPS.
Oh wow. Holy.
Yeah, I went from like 80 to the 160K mark.
That's impressive.
Yeah. We're still trying to figure out if it's the right call. Maybe in like a year SPS go back to $1. Let's hope.
Yeah. I'm just curious, like I'm still waiting on a day until you burn a gold foil Rooney.
Oh yeah, that's probably never gonna happen.
If SPS goes to $1, I see you burning one gold foil Rooney there.
The only way I'll burn a gold foil Rooney is if people send me a gold foil Rooney to burn. That's the only way. But I am super interested in getting one because, dude, when they said Rooney holders will get real life perks, I was like, oh, okay, all right, this is going to be great. I'm going to roll up into Splinterfest. They're going to be like, all Rooney holders get this. All gold foil Rooney holders can, I don't even know what else I'd get. I'm going to just walk up into the VIP room, like butt naked, and they're going to be like, hey, he's a VIP. He's top rolling VIP.
Man, it would be... First up, I'd love to attend the next Splinterfest and I hope the assets go up in a significant way that I can attend the flight ticket and the stay there to buy it. That would be great. But as you said right now, I'm also interested in a Rooney, first of all in the land and then in real life perks. I may be getting the cheapest one on the market for free, 400 or something.
Also, Dwayne, we weren't recording when I said that, right? We weren't recording that.
We paused just for that time.
All right, cool. Just to make sure.
I'm gonna make it short of it.
Steve's out in the audience talking about his 390,000 SPS. Hewitt's talking about adding to his bag, but doesn't think he can do it in time he's only got 10K right now. He wants to get up to 50. Everybody who's here and everybody who's really taking Splinterlands seriously understands that, and I think has understood that SPS is not just important or like a strong investment. If this game is going to succeed in the way that is planned and is anticipated for at least in my heart, SPS is going to be this massive token. Like I think $1 is like a strong reality at some point in the future if the game is fun and has a future, if the development goes where they plan, if land launches well, there's a lot of ifs there. And you might say, well, there's too many variables and one of those things is going to go wrong. And so it'll never reach $1. Maybe. But here's the thing. If it happens, we're talking going from 3 cents to $1. And in the meantime, I've got 85,000 of them now, but I hope I'll have 1 million one day. And I think there's really opportunity for people who are and we heard HL talking about how he's making, 4,000 a month, I think it was, SPS, just playing the game. Plus there's 2,000 on the tournaments or whatever. And so there is tons of opportunity here to stack your bag for practically nothing through just time and attention, and then to really kind of, I think, enjoy and prepare for a massive financial opportunity. And so I think we all get that. But then when stuff like this happens with Vruz and how you need to have it staked in order to get access to that airdrop, it's not an airdrop, that minting right. Or even with the conversation around Rooney and how, well, that was expensive, so I didn't get one, but hey, it's going to have this functionality in land and it's going to do this and it's going to do that. Or every other thing, tower defense packs and how they give you this, or validator nodes and how they give you these, and everything is so interconnected. And I think we just have to stop forgetting that fact, because when we look at Vruz airdrop or minting rights, we have to remember that this has always been the plan. This has always been the story, to build in value to the tokens of our economy, recognizing that benefit to SPS is benefit to the entire game and the ecosystem. And so even if it leaves me, it leaves me in a place where I'm not gonna have nearly enough copies. I'm gonna get 85 copies. And that's not nearly enough. I want 400. I'm going to want a max copy. I don't care what card it is. I'm going to want one. But that's just what it is. Like, you can't have it all. You never could, and you never will. It doesn't matter if you play the game every day. It doesn't matter if you're rich right now. It doesn't matter if you're an Ethereum millionaire, because of the fact that you're always going to be, putting in only a portion of your value, and you're only going to be putting in a portion of your time. You're never going to get everything out of the Splinterlands that would be possible. And that truth is becoming more and more real as we see, like I said earlier, diversification of what is possible here. Not just rank battles, not just guild brawls, not just tournaments, Splinter Forge, tower defense, land, on and on and on. So I don't know. I mean, to answer Oski's question, I mean, I'm frustrated I'm only going to 85 copies, but that's just the way this works with SPS, and I'm okay with that, even though I'm annoyed I'm gonna have to go to that marketplace and I'm gonna have to buy 300 copies. This is how I feel.